If you're wondering how to use GoDaddy, this video is going to walk you through the basics in a simple, beginner-friendly way. Whether you want to buy a domain, manage your website hosting, update DNS records, or handle billing and renewals, GoDaddy gives you everything in one place. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly where to go and what to click so you can manage your account with confidence. And if this video helps, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more easy tutorials, and let's jump right in. First, open your browser and go to GoDaddy.com. Once the homepage loads, you'll see options for domains, hosting, website building, and more. If you already have an account, go ahead and sign in. If you're new to GoDaddy, you can create an account in just a few steps by following the on-screen prompts. After you're signed in, you'll land in your GoDaddy dashboard, which is where you manage everything connected to your account. The first thing you should know is where to find your services. Look for My Products. This section is very important because it shows all the domains, hosting plans, email services, and other products you've purchased. If you're trying to manage something specific, this is usually the best place to start. Click My Products, and you'll see a full list of the services tied to your account. Now let's talk about domains. If your goal is to use a domain name, you can buy one directly from the domain section. Search for the name you want, check availability, and complete your purchase if it's available. After you own the domain, you can manage it from your products list. Under Domains, click DNS. This is where you control the technical settings for your domain, including DNS records, forwarding, and name servers. If you want your domain to point to a website, email service, or another platform, DNS regis is where you make those changes. For example, you can edit your A record, CNAME, or MX records depending on what you're setting up. You can also use forwarding if you want visitors to be redirected to another web address. And if your website is hosted somewhere else, you may need to update your name servers so the domain connects properly. Take your time here, because DNS settings affect how your domain behaves online. Next, let's cover hosting. If you purchased the GoDaddy hosting plan, go to Web Hosting and click Manage. This opens the management area for your hosting account. From there, you can access tools like cPanel Admin, which is commonly used to control website files, databases, email accounts, and more. If you're uploading a website manually, you'll usually place your files inside the public_HTML folder. That folder is the main directory your website uses to load pages for visitors. If you're using a website builder or another platform connected to your hosting, the steps may look a little different, but the idea is the same. Your hosting account is where your website lives, so if you need to upload files, install software, or manage your site's backend, this is the area you want to explore. For beginners, it helps to move slowly and only change one setting at a time so you always know what was updated. Now let's go over billing, because keeping your services active is just as important as setting them up. In your account, open Account Settings, then go to Renewals and Billing. This is where you can update your payment methods, review upcoming renewals, and make sure your subscriptions stay active. If you have a domain or hosting plan that expires soon, this is the place to renew it before it goes offline. It's always a good idea to check your billing section regularly, especially if you have multiple products. That way you don't lose access to your domain, website, or email because of an expired payment method. If needed, update your card details, confirm your billing address, and verify that auto-renew is turned on for the services you want to keep. So to quickly recap, using GoDaddy comes down to three main things. Sign into your account, go to My Products to see what you own, and then use the correct section for domains, hosting, or billing. Once you understand where everything is located, GoDaddy becomes much easier to navigate. If this tutorial helped you learn how to use GoDaddy, please give it a like and subscribe for more simple step-by-step tech videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.